it's me again. And today, I'm not alone, I'm with my sakura. Can you see it? Can you see it? Soda. Yes. And today was a really fun day. And I still haven't given up on this channel. And we hit 10 followers. Or like actually 11. Yeah, and I got like already 128 views or like 40 something views on my first video, which is crazy, guys. It's been only one day. What the hell? Anyways, get yourself a drink as I will yap about yet another topic. I don't mind this one. But before that, how's been your day? Tell me about your day. Because today was really an interesting day for me. I tried work. I'm not jobless. Kinda, but like, I tried it. And honestly, I'll not tell much about it, but I tried. And basically speaking, my shift was like 6 hours or so, and I needed to stand through all 6 hours. My knees are in pain, but it was fun. Not gonna lie, it was fun. And on the way back, actually, I got myself a book. I got present gift cards to a bookshop, and I love them. So I went to a bookshop after work, and I found this book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, by Stephen. I cannot read his name in this. Can I find the name, please? Stephen Chbosky, I don't know. But yeah, this book is quite popular as I know. And I want to read it for a while now, because I like this type of books. But I will talk about books in some other video. In today's yapping episode, today's video diary entry, we're gonna talk about fashion. Or more about style, personal style. Because I think it's such a confusing thing, because like, what the hell is a style? And how does it appear in your life? I don't know. Or no, I know. Style is something that is based on your interests and what are you into, and it's kind of affected by a lot of stuff around you. And style was always confusing to me. I don't have any. That's the problem. Or maybe it's not, who knows. A lot of my friends, they already have some kind of like style that was created around them and stuff. Like, you know, punks, emo, goth, hippie, indie, grunge, this type of stuff. And like, I'm looking at them just like, whoa, you look so cool. I want to look like that too. And that's the problem. I want to look like everything. And I can't stick to a single style. Like, at all. I've tried so many styles on, and I keep on like changing them. And there's like, one day I decided that, oh, I want to be grunge. And then it can keep in like 3 days at best. And then she's like, nah, I want dark academia, all fancy schmancy. But then just like, I get tired, and then she's like, I want to dress like anime, like anime girls. Now I'm joking. I was not doing that. I did not dress like anime, or I did. It depends. I'm gonna try to put on some picture here of some best outfits I had. And like, in the start, like last year, I was thinking a lot about it. It was so confusing because why can't I stick to like certain type of clothes? Why do I look at one person just like, I want their clothes, and then just like another, I want their clothes? And I kind of was jealous of people who had a certain style. But then also, I hated the thought of being to stick to a certain style, because I'm such an undecisive person that I need like change every day. And so like, if I can change my clothes, it would be such a hell for me, because I cannot choose a single style to stick in. It all depends on stuff that is surrounding me, like what type of games I'm currently playing or watching playthroughs, or what type of music I'm listening, or like what type of books I'm reading, or what type of movies I'm watching and stuff. And it's just like, the biggest aspect that affect my style are my fandoms, my music, and my friends. I have a variety of friends with different styles, and like, if I hang out too much with like one type, like let's say goth or grunge and stuff, like this type, like punk, grunge, goth, I want to be one of them. But then I hang out with some people who has like more chill style, like boho. Hippie is a lifestyle, it's not a clothing style. Then like boho, then kind of like indie, indie kid type stuff, like also earthy and whimsical, and then just like goblin core. I love goblin core in my heart. And then dark academia as well sometimes. Like, guys, I'm a nerd, I'm reading books. I like it. And I was kind of going through a crisis of who the hell am I? Like, what do I want to show? Like, what part of myself do I want to show through my clothes? Because clothes are such a big part of self-expression, and I think it is the thing that is just kind of not letting me to stick to one, because I self-express everything about myself, like through jewelry, through like whatever I read, and just like how I talk, how I act. And so clothes are the one part of it, because if I can show out how like that I'm a different person, then it would be like, it wouldn't be me. Like, let's be for real, as I said, I'm an indecisive person, and if I stick to one style, I would just like completely kind of like erase this part of me. Or like, not completely erase, but I would not show it off as much as I do through clothes. And I think it's kind of what calmed me down, that like I can just show off myself through my clothes. Like, who will stop me? Literally no one. Literally no one bats an eye if I go out as a fancy literal nerd, or if I'm going out as a biggest grunge punk. No, I never was a grunge punk icon or something, but I want to. I want to try really that type of clothing, because I tried leaning into it, but I don't have enough clothes. That's the problem. Actually, I don't have enough clothes of the certain style to stick to, and sometimes some styles are just like kind of not fully for me, and that's why I don't buy everything in that style. And like, I love so different, like I love different type of clothes. Like, mostly I love sweaters. Oh my god, how I love sweaters. I have like a really favorite green sweater, this kind of off-shoulder one, and I love it so much. But then at the same time, I love button-ups. I love button-up shirts, like the plaid ones and stuff. I have so much of them. I have like 10 or something, and I wear them mostly on daily basis and stuff. Like sweaters and button-ups are the stuff I wear. Also, I got into ties as well, so it was like really funny that I decided I have like what, 15 ties, maybe more. I didn't count them, but I will guess that I have like 15 or more ties, different ties. And so I decided, let's just wear a different tie every day to school and see if anyone noticed. And my teacher just like once, I was like going into her class, and she said, you really have a bunch of different ties. And it's like, yeah, you notice. And like, I don't have her every day, but like, she noticed that I change them every day. And it's like so cool. Yeah. I mean, of course, there are style that I'm kind of leaning more into than the others. Like, I could be more into downtown, uh, let's say downtown girl type of, like the jeans and the sweater, the cozy, than into goth. I think I don't really dress goth though. I do have like a really cool goth piece. I will stick a picture of somewhere here of me in that um, shirt. I think, yeah, it is a shirt. Though I did try goth makeup once, but it was only for Halloween because my parents are not really liking the goth style. So that's also another problem, that I don't have a lot of goth clothing or like grunge and stuff because parents. Yeah. But I still try my way around, and I still do stuff that kind of represent that side of my interests, like. And also, as I said earlier, so music is one of big aspects that affect my style. I listen to a lot of different music. Like, I'm the type of person that I don't know the genres actually. Like, I do know genres, but I can't categorize my songs in genres because I'm really bad at it. And then I don't have like really an artist that I listen to, because usually like I know a lot of artists, but then it's just like I can listen to like this artist, I'll listen to like one song of it, and then the other one I'll listen like to 5 songs, and just like I listen to a lot of, so like. But also, it depends on my mood. Like, if I'm in the mood of listening to, like, She Wants Revenge, Nirvana, and One, then I would, like, lean into more, like, dark and grunge type stuff. But then if I listen to more, like, whimsical, for example, Oh Hellos, I think they called, or something. Though the one that made, like, King, Soldier, and Poet song. There will come a poet whose weapon as his word. He will tear your city down, or lay a lie Lord. This type of stuff, like kind of like fairy tale whimsical music. Then I would like lean into more like goblin core type stuff. Yeah. So what am I really trying to say? That if you have some kind of same problem as me, don't worry. Guys, it's okay to not have a style. Like, literally, I'm sitting here in my System of a Down t-shirt, but then before that I was wearing like a really plain, just nothing, like grey sweatshirt, nothing more. I sometimes look really basic, like literally I could like wear basic blue jeans and then some kind of tight top, or like not really tight. Someone just shot at a firework and I get scared. New Year's over! Shut the hell up. Anyways, it's like, yeah, I can wear this like basic blue jeans and then a really basic sweater and then look really basic because I didn't really feel like dress up alternative. And that's okay. I had such a problem with that. I don't feel valid as an alternative person when I don't dress alternative. And that was like making me feel so bad that I don't have more alternative clothes. But then it's okay to not dress alternative, even if you are. Like, alternative is not only about clothes. And people forget about it. Like, there's a lot of problems that people get called posers because they don't wear only black or only like emo clothes. But then emo is about music, right? You're not punk if you don't have cross bands, but then punk is about politics. Like, guys, you can still wear basic stuff and be alternative. Remember that. Don't really worry about it. You can still show yourself through other aspects. But yeah. But then clothes are really a really big aspect of my life to show, like, clothes are really a big part of me. A way to show myself to the world that I am kind of like a unique person. I really like to think of this like that the way I change my clothes every day is a way to show that I'm unique, and I like trying different stuff, and I'm not scared to show up in different stuff, and I'm not scared to not stick to the system that is just like only one way. I'm not afraid to go different ways all the time. And I think it's the thing that matters most. Do not be afraid of trying different stuff if you want to. Do not be afraid of being called a poser if you just don't feel like doing a really hard makeup, or you don't feel like putting on 100 necklaces and rings and bracelets, because sometimes I don't feel it. Like twin, I don't feel it too. I feel like being a basic person sometimes because I'm just lazy to do something. Like sometimes I just forget to put on clothes, and it's like I'm really basic, but whatever. Like I still show it through other stuff, like through what I talk about, or like my bag. It's a spoiler, I'm gonna do a review of my bag, what's in my bag type of video, so you will see it. Because like there are a lot of different types of way to show yourself through, like through how to show yourself to other people and who you are. And sticking to one style could be like really hard to show yourself if you are a really broad person as me. So don't be afraid to change clothes, don't be afraid to wear whatever you want, even if it's just like some basic stuff, because this is actually a really good topic as well, how people judge depending on your clothes. And this been a big stuff in 2025, at least what I've seen on TikTok. Like, yeah. So there was a big topic about if you're basic, you're not real about your fandoms, or like, not like that, but then there's been a trend, you need to nerd out. I hope y'all seen it to understand what I'm talking about. It's like, usually, it's a picture of yourself, and then people scroll to the next one, and it's a picture of yourself as well, but then it's surrounded by different stuff you like and into. And that's where when this kind of like, if you're not niche, you're too basic. Like, guys, I don't want to investigate marine biology stuff to be niche, guys. I still can be niche. Or like, no, I can still be cool by just liking Harry Potter. I do not support the author. Like, for example, I can still be cool by watching, I don't know, Simpsons. I don't know, like it could be not be the most alternative niche type stuff. But then if it's something I'm passionate about, who are you to judge me? Like, and that's the same with clothes. People are just like saying like, you're not cool if you dress like clean girl. You're not cool if you are too basic, or I'm Stockholm style girl. Just like, girl, let people dress up as they want. Like, not everyone needs to be an alternative with a mohawk or something. Though this is really cool, I like it. But then an alternative person can't really be just having a really plain style of a clean girl. Like, let them be as well. Because this is like a kind of war of people with basic styles hating on people with alternative styles. And I really don't like it, because what if I'm wearing both? And then it just like creates the feeling of not belonging to somewhere. Like, it's the same thing with not having a style. It just like separates from like this feeling of belonging to a certain group that I forgot to mention actually, because I was thinking about it. Because we want to have a style or something like that to feel belonging somewhere in some kind of group. That like goth are belonging to goth group, and then clean girls belonging to clean girls group and stuff. And then if you don't have this thing that keeps you near to one group, you don't have the like really bond with them, you don't feel belonging to that group, you know? And that's why I had also a problem with like not having a style, because I didn't really felt as I belonged with alternative people, but then I didn't belong with like basic people as well, because like I'm too alternative for those, and I'm too basic for those. Where am I? So yeah, it just, and so this was a big of problem for me, in 2025. But then I accepted it, and I find joy now to experiment with different styles nowadays. Like I go into my clothes and just like, what can I mix today? And then sometimes I really do great outfits when I feel like it, because sometimes for a whole week I can have a fashion show, but then next week I'm just like, I don't feel like it, and that's fine. Like, you don't need a certain style to belong somewhere. So twin, don't worry about your style. Even if you like, you can have a certain style if you want to. It's not the problem as well. Like, all people are different, and sometimes you don't need to stick to something, to one thing, to belong somewhere. You can still like different stuff and be the real fan of something. Like, you know. Cheers, mate. Cheers for that. I think this was it for my today's rant. I don't know what to say more about this topic. This is kinda the stuff I've been thinking to. Maybe I should script my videos for the next time I'm filming, because all the videos I made are all unscripted and they just like my true yappers. But I like it when they just my true yappers, because then I just feel easier with just letting out my thoughts to the camera. And I hope you can find something for yourself as well in my thoughts. Maybe you can think about something more and then you find some kind of advice. Yeah. I think that's all for today. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following me and liking me. I appreciate it really much. You can tell me if you feel some kind of way about style, if you had something similar or not. Because I'm really interested if someone more is feeling the same way as me, or like not really belonging in one style and wanting all of them. Like, if you do, please tell me about your experience and how you deal with it. I really want to read about it. Yeah, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Cheers again. I hope you have a great time. I know it's evening for me. I know what time is it for you. Morning, day, night, evening. I don't know. Do your thing, dude. Or do that. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.